today. It's Madden NFL football. It's week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. It's late in the year. We all know it. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in week 16. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. On first down, Gore. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Off play action, Gore. Here's Griffin on the catch. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On first down, Monk. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Kane. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hammond. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down. Off the play fake. Kane. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hammond. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Out to his left. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. He's going to keep this again. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down. Kane looking middle, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Looking to throw. Kane, he finds his man, complete. It's Hammond. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Kane, it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Gore. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Off play action. Gore. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Kane throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. 58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. To Gore over the middle, complete. It's Griffin. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2. Gore, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. On 2nd down now, Monk. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Gore. Caught here by Griffin. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. The Broncos at 4-10 now on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They'll run on 1st down. Monk, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Kane over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Back to throw. Kane, and he fires one that's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point up and through. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And out come the Chiefs now. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Off the play fake. Kane. Throwing left side, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Gay. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Throwing on first down. Kane. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. On second down, Hodge. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Operating from the gun, Kane. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Looking to throw on second down. Gore. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Looking to throw. Gore. Caught by Allen. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
45, white.
They'll look to throw again. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Kane. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. To throw on 3rd down, Kane.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Gore. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Gore. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this will remain an 11-point spread.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is incomplete. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter. But you feel like if they don't give points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
He'll hit Jackson, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Kane toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, these two teams met in Kansas City earlier this season with the Chiefs winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver. He'll decide to keep this once more.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Kane. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Gore. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Looking to throw. Gore. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Throwing on first down. Kane, he finds his man, complete. That's Hammond. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On second down now, Hodge. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. Now a handoff up the middle. Hodge. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
To throw on second down, Kane. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. Up the middle they go. Hodge. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Third down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Back to throw. Kane. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are back within a score. They'll look to throw. Buying time to... And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Operating from the gun. Gore. He finds his man, complete. It's Griffin. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this third down. Operating from the gun. Gore. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. They're going to try and run. And he will not make it to the goal line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal as it remains a one-point game. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Gore. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The Broncos send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. "35 yards that time on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, Kane throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kane.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Kane. And his throw is incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Hodge. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Kane. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The sack will push him back only a couple yards, but certainly not what they were hoping for on 1st and goal. On 2nd down, Gay. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And this one is right through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Monk. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 109 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On first down, Gore. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. On second down now, Monk. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Now a handoff inside, it's Jackson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Looking to throw. Gore. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Gore. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watched them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They'll try again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. From 4 yards out. And the Broncos have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Kane. And he'll just get rid of it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Kane. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Kane. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Up the middle they go. Monk, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. On 3rd down, Monk. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Monk, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd down, Monk. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. From the gun on 3rd down, Gore. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They run the counter. Monk. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 17 yards out. And the Broncos get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told, and it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So the Chiefs now down by 10. And time, a huge factor. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Kane, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on first down. Kane. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 6 yards left on second down. Back to throw. Kane. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. From the gun on third down, Kane. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Denver, it's a good fifth win for them as they play out the string. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, this loss really hurts their playoff chances as they drop to 7-8 with 2 games left. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.